We went to the Northwest Territories to Pelly Lake to resurrect the remains of a plane who had a wheels-up landing. The plane was owned by Spartan Air and was on a photographic mission. There was a pilot, his co-pilot, and a photographer on board. They had engine trouble and one of the engines caught fire. The co-pilot and the photographer parachuted out. The pilot, he had to bring it in for a wheels-up landing. When after its fire, they pushed off the plane on the side of the runway with a bulldozer, so it was not in good shape. There was no wood left, it was all just metal parts that were left. We brought it back in twin-engine Otters to an air base, and then it was trucked from there back to Windsor.
The focus here at the Windsor Mosquito Group is to build a Mark 20 Mosquito from the Second World War. The project is pretty much a scratch build, meaning that all the wood that you see out here has been built from prints. We have several thousand prints on hand, and we cut wood actually with measuring with a vernier gauge. A lot of years were spent researching, getting equipment, a lot of tooling in place here, and getting the material and the prints necessary to build the wing.
There are several parts of the plane that we're going to reuse. We found a fair amount of small bracketry we brought, was small parts, and we found to be in very good condition that we are now finding a home for. And some of the ones that weren't in too good a condition, we were able to use them for patterns to manufacture new parts.
The fuselage was purchased from a fella in New Zealand. His name was Glenn Powell, and it was the first off or prototype Mosquito fuselage. The fuselage is made mainly of Norwegian birch, and while we're talking about the wood, the other woods in the plane are Canadian Douglas fir, we use Sitka spruce, some balsa, and we even use walnut. A mounting surface is used. One of the other fortunate things that we have here at the Windsor Mosquito Group is the fact that we have two Packard Merlin engines. They're brand new in the crate. They've never been run. I think they're 1944, 1945 versions, and they're actually sequential engines, so one serial number apart. They came down the assembly line, one right after the other. They'll still have to be refurbished before we fire them up. That's sometime down the road.
Mm-hmm.